I didn't tell my wife that I am dying. The doctors gave me 3 months. That was in January, and now it's almost May. I've been buying myself time with experimental treatments that feel like torture, but I can't tell Emma about any of it. She's been through enough watching her dad waste away from cancer 2 years ago. I won't put her through that again. Every morning I wake up at 5:30 to throw up in the basement bathroom so she doesn't hear. I keep breath mints in my toolbox and tell her I'm working on fixing the water heater when she asks why I'm down there so much. The lies are getting harder to keep track of. Last month she started planning our 10-year anniversary trip to Greece. She's been showing me photos of hotels and beaches every night, talking about how we'll finally take that honeymoon we never had because we were broke college kids. I just nod and smile while my chest feels like it's caving in. The worst part is watching her worry about stupid things. She spent 20 minutes yesterday stressed about whether to get the blue or gray throw pillows for the couch. She keeps talking about refinishing the hardwood floors this summer and planting a vegetable garden in the backyard. All these plans for a future I won't be part of. I've been secretly getting our finances in order. The life insurance will cover the mortgage and give her enough to live comfortably for years. I transferred money to her personal account bit by bit so she won't notice. I even wrote her letters for birthdays and anniversaries for the next 5 years, hiding them in the attic where she'll eventually find them. 2 weeks ago, she made my favorite dinner, pot roast with those little potatoes, and started crying at the table. She said I seemed distant lately and asked if I was having an affair. The idea was so ridiculous I almost laughed, but then I realized how my behavior must look to her. All the secret doctor appointments, the mood swings, the way I've been pulling away physically because I'm always in pain. I told her work has been stressful and held her while she cried. She apologized for being paranoid and said she just loves me so much she can't imagine losing me. I had to excuse myself to the bathroom because I was about to break down. Yesterday, the doctor called with my latest results. The treatments aren't working anymore. He estimates I have maybe a month left, probably less. I sat in my car in the hospital parking lot for an hour trying to figure out how to go home and pretend everything was normal. When I walked in, Emma was on the couch reading a book about Greek history for our trip. She looked up with this huge smile and said she'd found the perfect restaurant in Santorini for our anniversary dinner. I sat down next to her and almost told her everything right then. But then she started talking about how excited she was to finally take photos together without having to worry about work or bills or any of the stress that's been hanging over us. She said this trip would be a fresh start for us, a chance to remember why we fell in love. I've been thinking about just leaving, maybe disappearing one day and letting her think I abandoned her. It would hurt, but not as much as watching me die. But I know that's the coward's way out. Tonight I'm going to tell her. I've practiced the words 100 times, but they never come out right.